this is, you get your predictive values depending on your age, your height, your, are you male, female, ethnicity. So this is a predictive value that they come up with. The first one they look at is your forced vital capacity. How much air you can take in and then blow out forcefully. You're doing 106% of predictive, so you're doing good. You got a good deep breath. FEV1 is the amount of air you can blow out in the first second. People with good healthy lungs can get most of their air out. You're at about an 84%. Criteria had always been about 80% is in a normal range, so you're above that.
So I need to get that more forceful.
Well, not necessarily, you know. So that might be all you can do, okay? Then we look at this ratio, the FEV, or the forced vital capacity into the FEV1. That's a 64%. You're at the 80th percentile. So the thing is, the doctors will look at these numbers, and the 25 to 75 is the flow rate of your air out at the smaller airways, and you're at the 56th percentile, okay? That's kind of on the lower side. Mine's on the lower side too. So, you know, people are going to vary. Your slow vital capacity versus your forced vital capacity, you really want to see them about the same, which they are. You gave me good efforts, in other words. Sometimes if you have like severe COPD, you might see this number a lot higher, meaning air trapping, because when people blow out their air forcefully, their airways aren't as rigid and structured, they get floppy with COPD. So again, we look at that. Down, lower, your total lung capacity, that looks kind of restricted. I see what the computer says. We may have to repeat that test, okay? Because remember, we tried to do the test and it got kind of a funky number at the beginning. Then the last time there was some seal leak. I thought we could get by with, those numbers are kind of looking funny there. So we're gonna, your diffusion, when you took that deep breath in, what we're having you, we're seeing how well the oxygen exchanges. Here's the trachea, and it bifurcates down into the right and left lung. And here's just a blown up example of an airway. So you got your bronchial tube, then it goes into our air sacs, which are called the alveoli, and they have vascular system around. So what we're doing is giving you a small percentage of carbon monoxide, and you're breathing in and you're holding that, and then when you blow out, we take a sample.
What the levels are.
Yeah, so we're seeing what the exchange is. It's hard to see in here, but there's a better flow rate, they're saying here. And actually, these look more normal than this. There's a little bit of a concaveness in there where you say that's an obstruction. These show a little bit better of a improved flow rate, but I just wanted to see if we could get the same peaks. And you know, this one was a nice, these are all a little bit lower. That was a nice one, that last one you did.